Right now, there are 23.5 million Americans, including 6.5 million children, who live in what we call food deserts.
It is expensive as hell to be poor in the United States. The problem in these neighborhoods is that people don't have access to grocery stores. Just imagine living in a place where everything you needed was 15 miles away and you don't have a car. The goal is food justice. Okay, and maybe I just start by myself and then everybody, when I go down one step. Yeah. Right foot. When we came up with the idea of Fresh Future Farm, we went to the city and told them that we were going to take a vacant lot, turn it into a farm, create jobs and beautiful produce at the same time, and a grocery store in a place where there hasn't been one in over 11 years before we started.
Here is someone local who understands this is something I can do something about.
This is basil. See, this is the same.
I wonder sometimes how she does it all. She is just one of the most determined women.
Anybody heard of permaculture? When I envisioned the farm, part of the vision was having kids that look like mine tap into their ancestors. What other fruit can we grow?
Cake.
Cake is not a fruit. We can educate, inspire, and empower people. Diabetes and high blood pressure in children. Researchers can tell your life expectancy based on your zip code, and that's not okay. People are dying. Food desert is more palatable, but food apartheid is what it is. It's by design.
To talk about low income is to talk about Black and brown people in this community. And Fresh Future Farm comes along, and Jermaine comes along, and they are the civil rights workers and warriors of their generation.
I moved back to South Carolina out of this abusive relationship. I would go from being able to take care of my kids and feed them the way I wanted to, not being able to do it. It changes you. It's a hard life. Being isolated and hungry. Food means everything if you don't have it, and nothing if you do.
She doesn't own her land, which is always scary.
In 2014, the City of North Charleston Council voted to give us a lease on this property. September 2019, that time is up. You know, the vision that we have for what we can do is more than 5 years for us to get all of that. We've gotten no indication from the city which way they're going to go, and it sucks. It feels like a kick in the stomach. In this situation, it feels like sharecropping. What does it matter at the end of the day if I can't get the resources that I need to employ the people so that we can be where we need to be? I can't even imagine like starting from scratch. It would be tortured, and I don't know if I have it in me. I've put my family through so much already.
This farm is being run by a Black woman, and we're in the South, and in this current climate, people still don't understand or know what to do with that.
I know that if I was a man, that I'd have all the money that I needed when I put my vision down on a piece of paper and presented it to people. And if I wasn't a Black woman, the level of disrespect I'm asked to tolerate would not happen. You know, I had to go to the hospital because I was really sick. The doctor said that my blood pressure was so high that I was within like the range of having a stroke. The farm is my baby. Our naysayers don't realize that I will die to make this happen, do whatever it takes. In the pie chart of your activism, there has to be a place for food justice. There's like a bag of topsoil.
There you go. Look at this.
I call that deja vu. We remember what, real food tastes like when it grew in your backyard.
Exactly.
The young people don't.
I was like putting it out there. I was like, give me a purpose. I have a purpose. And then I met Jermaine Jenkins.
It smells kind of good.
This kind of work benefits me as much as it benefits the people that we're serving. Hey, I got some collard greens for you.
We healthy food and there, thanks to her.
There are people all over the country doing community farming. We just got to follow their lead and be happy to embrace somebody like Jermaine. Now, where is our will to support her?
You're walking past institutional racism on your way to the beach. If there are more Fresh Future Farms, that means there are more people of color taking control of food access.
This farm will succeed. And I believe that this style of growing is the future of agriculture.
We want to show people that you can grow your own stuff. And that's kale. The people pay big money for kale. I'm growing people too. That's how you get to community, through food, and what makes it revolutionary.